For this, we're talking about I've talked about this some in the past, but I want to go into a little bit more detail today. This is the Megabass Okashira Screwhead. Now the Okashira head is the same thing without the screw on it, but the screw head has got this little spinner on the front of it here. It's got a nice little keeper on this. It's got a nano coated hook, fish head design. Looks very, very realistic in the water. And this little spinner is the key. That's why it's called the screw head. This little spinner is the key to this thing doing good. And the very first time that I saw it working is I was doing I was doing some filming with Edwin Evers down at Lake Hudson in Oklahoma. And Edwin, I saw him catch quite a few fish throwing this little screw head around boat docks. And that showed me the effectiveness. And then some anglers like Chris Zaldane started having good success on it. I started using it, and it's been a really good producer for me under these situations we're going to talk about. Now, what you want to do is you want to rig it up on a little swim bait. This is the Megabass 3-inch spark shad here. Also, guys, I'll link this in my Tackle Warehouse link. I'll link the screw head and the spark shad if you guys would like to pick some up using that link of mine in the description. But it's really simple. Just come through, just the middle of the bait. Make sure you really take your time and get this thing perfectly centered, because if you don't get it perfectly centered, it may run to the side a little bit. And when you pull it up on there, guys, you have to sort of tweak it a little bit, because you don't want the head touching the blade, because if you put it up too close to there like that's not going to spin. So back it off just a little bit where you got the thing spinning freely like that. So it's going to go through the water like a little spy bait or a little spinner bait. And it comes through the water, and just like, you've got the attractiveness of the swim bait, but you got this little spinner with the added attractant to that. So that's the setup with it. Okay, now the main thing about it is where you want to fish it at and the situations it works good in. First of all, I throw it on a spinning rod, 8-pound test Seaguar Invizix line. And this is a good technique for fishing shallower water applications with a swim bait, if you have water visibilities that are in that right range. Now, the best range for the screw head is sort of that 2 to 3 foot visibility, which is a little bit more dirty than what a lot of people fish a swim bait in, especially a 3-inch swim bait. But that spinner offsets that, because the spinner will, create that visibility within that little bit more off-colored water. And it offers a presentation to the fish that they don't ever see. There's very few bass when you have water visibility of 2 to 3 feet, bass don't see little swim baits very often. But this thing is about the same size as a lot of the minnows the bass feed on. And the little spinner out there makes it really attractive in that little bit more off-colored water. So the best situation for me on this, there's been 2 situations where I've done really, really good on it. The first thing I look for